Did, yay. And last time I popped out too fast. All right. Number 7, 3:11 p.m. Pension Center, visitors room. Oh wow. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. You come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Fortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask me of me then, Starters, how did you get so totally whacked? Guard monitors the visitors room. Pro this guy. Get a lot of women. Hey. Hello everyone, this is Nato Stargazer with That Weird Brain Thing, and today we're going to be getting back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Sorry, I totally forgot to do my intro before we started. I'm so good at this. Still getting back into the whole thing. So if anybody's here that wasn't here yesterday, we just got to day 2 of the Turnabout Sisters investigation. Which, if anybody hasn't played this game or seen this game or what have you, it's definitely an older game series. I played this game back when I was like 14. Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera because definitely not where it was last night. So, the second case of the game, Mia Faye, our boss, just actually got killed by someone. We technically know who it is because we've seen the imagery for the beginning of the case, but that's beside the point. We just found out that this lady tapped or wiretapped our phone to our office and caught the conversation about some stuff being hidden in what is now the murder weapon. And she had someone else in her room, which she was across the way. It was supposed to be our witness to the actual murder because he saw it through the window. And then we found out that, you know, half that was fake. Actually, like 90% of it was fake. But, yeah, I go back. But, that man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel. Thanks! I did it this afternoon. I thought it would be kind of fun to do my own little Ace Attorney thing. I actually have another one that's in Galaxy, but it really blends in with the rest of the background. Let's see if I can just or at least one. There it is. Oh god, it's so god. For some weird reason, it has a lot of space around it. Yeah, I did one in Galaxy, but obviously Galaxy blends really heavily with the rest of the thing. Hey, Vortex! Yep, we're on the second case. Oh yeah, that's the Galaxy one. Oh my god, Neam! Thanks for the raid! Oh. Just showing the quirky little thing I made the other day, or earlier today. Obviously, that's not gonna work on this because of the whole chaos going on though. How was the stream right, Neam? Yeah, I can't speak today. Can you please tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. If I had something to get her to tell. Wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aww. When you say it like that, it sounds so old, so criminal. Oh, now I'm remembering the voice. Or at least the voice I was doing, yes. Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Hmm. Oh yeah, April drives me crazy. Creep! Woman, it is impossible to... Agreed. Or attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! The bottom? Can't tell, or I can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against... I thought she was gonna say something. Hey, guess what? Actually, I, really hate your guts. So get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Through her too. Let's move. Interesting. So we'll have to... Seventh Banco, law offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Gumshoes is no sight. Police Really gave this place a working. Doubt there was any valuable. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Audit plan. I right now. Sky is blue, and that hotel. Right. Old movie poster. Apparently, first movie that made me cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out. You can cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases on air that the chief worked on are filed here. Files? I'm imagining things. His desk. Perfectly clean. It's missing is... That's fair. You streamed for like 4 hours, right? Shh. Seventh, Grossberg. Law offices. Huh. The Grossberg is out today. Done. Maybe he's avoiding me for... Oh, hell. Wait a second. Isn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? That wall? Hello. You know, that's fair. It rained like all day today. But I'm also one of those people who enjoy rain, so it's a little weird for me. Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Thank you for the follow, Vortex. I know. Oh. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, it was a painting of Fishman. Isn't it? Yeah, that isn't a very memorable painting anyway. That was like a hunter. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Clients, an elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. This photos. There are two. Something's been written in pencil on DL6, A, DL6. Right. Sure, I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this. Sure, no one will miss your photo. Might be a valuable clue. Photograph quietly added to court record. One of the photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should one that I. Yeah, maybe. Expensive looking bookshelves filled with books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. It's a sham! Followed my desk. Polished to a deep luster. Uh, yeah, I think he is classified as her mentor. She worked for him in her earlier years. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, no, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where murder used to wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderers iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Right. Put on two glasses, rest on the table. Why isn't he? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. But if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. Ah, there's still a screwdriver stuck. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. A vase. That's good. Good with flower names. Except maybe tulips and some. Ah, still seem painting. Wait, should it be still life? Whatever. One of those things hanging on the wall. Nice weather again today. You can see the Fay & Co. law offices, of course. Ah, yes. We planning to install a telescope in that window, of course. It's $5. Will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. Just kidding, sir. Oh, by that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. Simple bed. And catching here. About Miss May. Oh, her. Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. What? Starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Man with me. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry a sense of danger. There in total agreement. There we are in total agreement. Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of the man, I'm sure I could identify him. Photo. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as a Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Aren't you just a bellboy? How the hell are you gonna change the name? Uh, sounds great. What's your tea said? Let's try the photo. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I knew that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How would I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? Affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. I haven't. Well, sure, why not? Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swallowed the affidavit. Hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit has been added to the court record. Describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. May can play dumb to this. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. This case is done. I'm shaving my head. Did you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit tells us everything. He's the man who you checked in. Who was this? Most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Bird. Okay, she's vulnerable now. Gentle. May. It would be easy for me to hand this up and on to... They get involved, wouldn't your boss even more, inconvenience? All I want to do is have a little chat. Don't tell me. Is that all you have to say? Yes. So easy for you to get the police involved. Then why don't you? Somehow, I think you're not up to it. Kindness and they'll jump all over you. Had the opposite effect of what I hoped. Aw, poor little lawyer. And you were so close. You're worn out the piece of paper's used. Dang it! Boys have it up. Dang it. Why did they not want to talk about it? Must know him. Hey, guess what? Actually, I, really hate your guts, so get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that low? Ah, rolled from it. Throat? Aha! You again! Hello, Mr. Gross. Well, you were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial! He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia, maybe? Brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. I was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing. Should rather give me some information. Trial. So you came to the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I didn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. Boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. Don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly. That worried about it. Why didn't you offer to defend her? Alright, you have a good one. Any, enjoy your food and movie. I asked before, but why did you refuse to request a defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, no, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. Does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that fire. The other day, I'm sure there was a big pretentious looking painting on the wall. Pretentious looking. Well, you know, the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? Not sure I'd buy that. Isn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Something happened? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of the accursed paint. I... Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? I borrowed it. Well, give it back at once. Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. It may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. You know anything or something about him? Anything? Very well. I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me. I follow. That man is Mr. Red White. He's the president of Blue Corp. Red White, a Blue Corp. Red, white, and blue. Blue Corp. They're something like a detective agency, right? They're information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive. Like his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Selling information. Back now. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? I suppose. Mr. Red White. Fast. Finally, a lead on this guy. And if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg. Now, I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things alone. Oh, would you look at that? Is that a fisherman? I always thought it looked like a hunter. Oh. For 7th, Blue Corp Inc. goes off. Wow, we got on there. What's with this surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personages. What the? Your name! What is your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Invariably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary? What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. What fruitcake! Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? This guy's arrogance meters off the scale. seen this somewhere. Like a ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure. How is this desk? Guessing this is supposed to be a desk. Aye, this is quite thing. Modeled on my body, see? Well, does its sleek chair not inspire you? Apparently he really likes his own booty. Statue of a man holding up the world. Blue Kyrope's sign certainly stands out enough. Model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for anyone to appreciate. Impressive lineup of trophies, judges special runner-up, best participation, judges corporate award, special good try prize, words, judges, and special kind of stand out. This guy is really good at the runner-ups. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. He was quite... Alright. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct! She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear that what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed! Just paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone his illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say, I seldom pay attention to the mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases, I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand, although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the Constitution call a witness? Should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. So, in just 10 years, I've built this business into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might it be? A big painting on the wall over there. Where did you get it? Hey, when did you get that painting? No idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before, yesterday in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that. Sorry excuse for an attorney. Grody burger. What? Uh, uh, he punched me! Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. I wonder, kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You come here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is that his... or is it that his painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. I forgot how much I hate this guy. Grossberg! The frick! Excuse me. Huh? I don't think he is noticed. Maybe I should... Jumping, get your Hazelnuts! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive. Man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Really bothering him. Not much is... Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just... His sister, that poor girl. My boy... Oh, wait, no, I already read this. Refusal asked before, but why did you refuse to request a defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No. Sorry, it's... I need more time to think about it, my boy. What about something? So I paid Blue Corp, is it? Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. See, it's just... that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there on the other day. Was there not? And you said you had no intention of parting with? Away from it. Well, I saw it today. It was at the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. Ugh. So, I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, say. Yes, and I know what it is. Giving you information, he's blackmailing you, your lovers. Sorry guys, just a moment. Cats. He's blackmailing. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? Ugh. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate? Talking about. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident. As you may have guessed, on the back of the photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. Arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Possible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. 6 incident? What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code of the police gave the king. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed, it was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder on the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what made talking about the. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want to know, or want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. As I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and came to me. Only this time, the offer was black. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet it would still challenge you. If you will still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Good to know. Let's go back home. Honey, look at this room. It seems hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said that there would be clues. Maybe I should have a look. All the cases the chief ever worked on were filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Take a look. What file should I? I already forgot the name of the case because there's a record in the file that catches my eye. Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Could I take a look? Read it. I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words: my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was a man who sold that information to the press. Parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. Name is... Record stops here. Mia New Grossberg. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of these. Oh, no harm in flipping through a bit. Yes. Biggest parts here in at the end in S. Suicide? Got a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. Right? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil. Oh, wow, that's it. I found this in Mia's files, though she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you want to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. You try my patience first. I fear a nasty accident may recur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Wow. This is the only clue that Mia has. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? An article describing a suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. This concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. Got a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, white. Mr. White, I know that you did what you did to this politician. Blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You're threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think you should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right. You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. Actually, I've done better. I've found him. Sitting right in front of me. What are you insinuating? Mia was on to you, keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered. All the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Then a child could work it out, Mr. White. You didn't. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect with the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. Man standing in front of me. He looks dazed and could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner. The hatchet man. The liquidator. The killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. And as was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make you look, or even you look competent. I ain't. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murder, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Such a dick! September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. Trials begins tomorrow. Set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be on it. Or prosecution will be in on it, of course. Attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright? Oh, hey, great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? Explain what happened to me. I don't believe it! How many people does a man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far! Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Cheer me on in court? Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. All right, leave it to me! Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms! I love her so much. Wait! What? Kidding. It was a joke. No way! No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. Got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. I love Maya. Times may change, yet with the crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Court proceedings are no longer realistic. A few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilt. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. True culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued. Yes, yes, please. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court for Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Worth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have, the judge, in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? Sorry. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. What? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment. Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. It's gonna be crazy. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Ooh, fancy. We're in courtroom number 1 today. Yes, I love you. You're a great kitty cat. Would you shut the hell up? Court is now in session for... sorry. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness for the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. It went far too smoothly. Didn't the judge even ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Anyone's going to raise objection about this, I suppose it's me. Raise an objection! Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Hmm, great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Amount of bull crud going on in this court case. Like, we've already had an entire situation where Mayo was being blamed with an eyewitness. Now, douchebag McGee, who has been clearly stated by the bellboy not to have been in the room at that time, suddenly magically is here, saying, "Oh no, I was there." You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my coaches confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. Can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh, I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Yeah. Let him have it, Phoenix. Witness testimony. Witness's account. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading for you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright, you're cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Let's see what's about. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I presume. We see. Continue. As I turn pulling away, what's that? What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Yes, what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Decider's the judge on anyway. And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know that she'd been tapping the Fay office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not, and I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of the Fay woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. She ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect the new detail. The victim ran to the left and gave chase. You gave chase. Objection. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is that? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Yeah, the left from your freaking point of view as the killer. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. He really did see the victim run left. Oh, he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain the contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Right there. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point of view, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of the courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem to be a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. But now he's laughing. The hilarity of this moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear the revised testimony. Good luck you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. He ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then when you hit her, savagely, that is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Oh, really? That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. be cross-examining the witness's testimony. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. This is easy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. You... That... Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? My chance to hit him with a where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like a request for a 10-minute break. Yes, you're quite. The witness is confused because he is lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. Odds on my side. No slipping out of this one. This now, White. Mr. White? Okay. The 2 accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then, you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Ugh. I'm gonna guess this is definitely... Press? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, wasn't something about that strikes you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The minister will now revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but then she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Phoenix. He's getting a lot less talkative. Probably afraid I'll catch him on something. Won't be easy. One, how would you have seen the light stand lying on the floor? But... Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea that it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly, when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Right, that is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen that stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. The person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Yeah, it was in the corner. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Shut up. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say about that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel, as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light in the stand. So then, did you see the stand, or when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. This is getting good. I love this game so much. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth! Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess to your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does this have to do, Your Honor? Question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered the Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He is determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He was shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been in the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. Hydrate. Freaking a court case has more twists and turns than a godforsaken roller coaster. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Of course. Ahem. Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Yeah. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. The wiretap. I already actually know what to do, though. Take a look at her. Her fifth. Murder the... Nine? Right? You have proof? This April man knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Ah, right. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White. Edgeworth, he's already run a check on his prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the glass light stand. Why did you notice something innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It's quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Dang it. Nothing there for me to press on. Oh well. Maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out on him.
Why did you tap Mia's phone? There's no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. The Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Oh, don't tell me I've ran out of ammo. Tisk. I'm afraid that as far as you go, Mr. Wright, the time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. Oh, that voice. Yeah. Never give up, Phoenix. Yeah. Oh, hell, he passed out. Where am I? Waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Yeah! He passed out again. Hey, Phoenix! Jack, it's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. This is where the story gets a little weird. Oh god. You're Maya. Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that that was enough of shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. And never gave up. You can't either. But I came here to tell you. But I don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. Already won. Oh. You have the receipt in the courtroom, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. Wright wrote that on, not me. So what do I do with it? At the front of the receipt. The regular receipt. Like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow. Spender. Item. Light stand. Date of purchase. September 4th? Yeah. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said that he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Seat updated. The court record. Yeah. Let's go. September 9th, 1:16 p.m. District courtroom number 1. Let's go. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start off where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that it is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is no more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Let's do this thing. Please shut up. Light stand receipt. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. Other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. Yeah. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Guy's trying to go Super Saiyan to get out of here. Not gonna work. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's awesome. Cheesable. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand that there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree that you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Yeah. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one. Those updated autopsy reports. Guys, just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Much as I love Edgeworth, I do actually kind of hate fighting him for reference purposes. Let's... wait and see what... I don't know where he's going with this. I'd better hold back for now. I see. Very well. As there is no objection from the defense, I grant Mr. Edgeworth his extra day. Uh-oh. The completion of the trial of Mr. Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. Oh, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. Mia showed up. Help me and all. Mr. Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Yeah. The witness will stay. Mia. Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life's on the writing on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Deceased! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Ugh. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Via Fay with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That is quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Woo!
Edgeworth just got his first loss. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Number 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here is running out. Oh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long.
What? No, there's still so much to say.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore, Phoenix. Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9? The office. I'll see you later.
Chief, Mia!
September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Bango Law Office. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night.
You came.
Yeah. I was kind of worried you might not come. You might not. Oh, of course I came.
Well then.
Pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Yeah.
You should see your face.
Mia!
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What, did I look like my sister?
Looks like you were hurt.
Might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix! Go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Yeah, why are you here?
Because of this! See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of, huh?
It means the office. This office. If someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that it's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners! I love Maya so much. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But, if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. Got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. So freaking cute. Good luck. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick. Let's do it.
Do what?
Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on! Time's a wasting!
Okay, wait up.
Burger time! Okay. That is the end of Out Sisters. Brand new episode has been added. Content. Progress. Yeah, you've disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky, rise for your blood. It's time for the latest episode of Steel Samurai. The moon. No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see.
See you in hell, evil Metsurike.
Whoa! Yeah! The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Office. And probably stopping. Go for a little bit longer, but then we're probably gonna have to cut it. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate. That's what it was. Whoa, stop waving the broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people? Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? And what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Ramps. Well, the Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Murder was the talk of town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. Going to pay the rent this month. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Stargazer, quiet! October 16th, 8:14. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Ring, ring. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Aya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on the show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain in with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office quick, please, Nick. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Office. Is here watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays a villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found struck through the body. The police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No! It's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Yes? Wright & Co. offices? What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case! Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Do you want to investigate the case or just do some sightseeing? Money's on sightseeing. I don't have enough information to make a case yet. Bennett, you don't have a clue what happened.
No! We just don't have enough information.
Favorite pot plant? Has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it glow or grow, or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. And I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. A nice day outside. Hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy, happily cleaning the room. Mia's desk. Actually, my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scary still is the thought that I have to read all of these. Yeah, it sounds accurate. Alright. Let's go down to the detention center. Probably have stopped there. I just realized. I will get a little into the next one just so we can see what's gonna go on. October 16th, detention center, visitors room. That's a big dude. Huh? What's wrong, Maya? It's him. In the flesh.
That really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. He definitely did it. Murder her at least once, maybe twice. Whoa. What do you say? Yes? Something wrong?
No.
This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh, no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided that I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want them to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. Much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick.
What?
He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
Wait a minute. Sky monitors the room of the visitor's room. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Smile for the camera. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened? Yes, of course. It seemed like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 in the that morning. There was a rehearsal schedule for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask, discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He'd been accidentally skewered with the Steel Samurai Spear. Samurai Spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is?
Nick, did you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this, and it's a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character of a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Alibi? Now, where were you the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. I was sleeping the entire afternoon on action. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go!
Willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. Alright, so that'll be it for today. Or tonight, I guess. We might be able to play some more tomorrow. I should be able to play some more tomorrow. Thanks everybody for coming out. If you haven't already, please consider following. We also have a Discord channel if you're interested. Hanging out a bit. Still trying to get that thing kind of going a bit more. But until next time, this is Neatol Stargazer, signing off. You guys have a good night.